Hit it.
Alright, now you're probably wondering, why did I not change this cover photo? And I'll tell you why. This is a Parthenon. It is in Athens, and it was created in 447 BC. Alright? And my presentation is about Athena. Alright, origin is Greek. And as you know, that was a civilization, sort of like the Romans. Not really, they had their own ways and such. And Athena's father was Zeus, and her mother was Metis. And what is it called? The myth goes that Metis and Zeus's father were married, and they were titans. And so what the father wanted to do was eat all the children so he didn't get taken over, and no one likes that, obviously. And so Metis gave Zeus's father like poison and stuff, so he could like throw him up, because as you know, he tried to eat all the gods, and that didn't really work. And so anyway, he gave him the poison, and then he threw him back up. And then there was another prophecy where Zeus would have two children. One would become very powerful and overthrow him, and the other was just like powerful and like could do all this other weird stuff that he didn't want to happen. And so he ate some children, and Metis didn't like that because he also ate Metis. And she had that baby. She did. And it was in his brain. And then he had this splitting headache. And this other god, I'm pretty sure it was Hephaestus or something. I'm pretty sure it was Hephaestus. So he's like, I'll help you. Big old axe to the head. And what came out was Athena. Alright? And she's the goddess of wisdom, crafts, useful and elegant arts. And like, she is goddess of war, yes, but Ares is the offensive and Athena is defensive. And for defensive stuff, you have to think more, and you have to be really patient. And Athena was really patient. She didn't use passion to make decisions. She used wisdom. And, as you know, she's very craftful, if that's the word. She did, Athens was her, like, home city, as you would call it, and there was a contest over Athens between her and Poseidon. And because Athens was looking for a god to protect them, and so that myth was Poseidon and Athena were having a contest, and whichever one created the better gift, Athens would like worship them. And Athena's gift was the olive tree. And as you know, a lot of olives are used for a lot of different things, like olive oil, virgin olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, and you eat olives too. But that's beside the point. She also had the chariot, that was very, very useful, the plow, the rake, and she also had weaving. And there was a contest between her and Arachne, but we'll get to that. So the explanation for her was very simple. You should use intelligence over passion when making decisions. Because everyone has those moments of anger, we all do, where you make rash decisions that no one really, just don't do it. So then, like, people have the term sleep on it, so you won't use that passion to create bad decisions. You'll sleep on it and then finally use your intelligence for good decisions. And Athena also had respect for authority, leadership, and she wants you to be like eager to learn new things. She also stood for that. And she also teaches that in Greek times, even though you're a woman, you can be a strong, independent, intelligent, and a crafty leader just as a man is. In those times, women had no rights, like at all. So, it's all right. In the myths, we went over the birth of Athena, and Medusa was another one. So, the story is for Medusa that she was a beautiful young maiden. You know, her and Poseidon were hanging out in Athena's temple. And this was scandalous, let me tell you. So Poseidon and her were just hanging out, you know, and they were just doing some stuff, you know, and Athena got angry. So she turned this beautiful young maiden Medusa into this ugly monster that if I look at you, you're stone, okay? That was her revenge. So don't do it in Athena's temple. You wanted to know. So that's a little story. We went over the myth with Athens and Poseidon. All right, Hephaestus. All right, so he and her didn't really get along after this. But, so let me tell you a story of Athena. So Athena goes walking in, like, hey, Hephaestus, can you make me some weapons? So he's like, yeah, sure. So she takes these gold bars and tries to, like, pay for them. And Hephaestus is like, no, it's okay. It's okay, I'll just make them for you. But then, he's over here, he closes the door, and she doesn't pay any mind. She's over here. She's looking at some weapons, and he, comes up and, tries to get on her and rape her. And she's this maiden god, and will never take a lover because she's just not like that. But Hephaestus is on her, and she is disgusted, beyond disgusted. So she, kicks him and hurts him, and he got aroused by this, and I don't know why, but he just did. And he, got all his manliness on her leg, and she was pissed. So, she hates Hephaestus now. She hates him. He got his stuff on her leg, and it was just awkward after that. And so, Hephaestus and her don't really get along anymore. So, weaving contest with Arachne. Now, Arachne is also named for arachnid, which is a spider. So you can tell how this ends. But Arachne was this lady, she was amazing at weaving. And I mean, the best in her land. And at that time, land, you didn't really know about the world and stuff. So she was just she was going ham weaving, you know. And then she's boasting about how she can beat Athena. And Athena didn't like this. So she morphed herself into this old woman. She's just going around just you shouldn't hate on Athena. And Arachne was over here, she's just I can do what I want, I'm better than you, I'm better than Athena, I'm better than anyone. So this old woman, she morphs into Athena and she's I challenge you, and if you lose, you will turn into a spider, or worse, and if you win, then I'll leave you alone. So she accepts this challenge. So Athena, she gets ready, she gets her hands ready, she warms up, not really though. And Arachne is just you have to warm up, good. So the contest starts. And first, Arachne's going pretty good, she's weaving. Athena, she's going a little slow. And then all of a sudden, Athena just whips it in gear, and she gets this thing done, and Arachne is appalled because she lost. So, as revenge, Athena turns her into a spider as punishment because you can't hate on the gods, people. Just don't do it. It ends badly. Okay? So, that's the myths. That's my bibliography.